eyes on first, and it's very important that you give plenty of room between the eye of the hook and your dumbbell eyes, because you're going to be putting some material on the front of that. And don't stick your finger on the...
I think these mustache, are these mustaches?
No, they're eagle claws.
Eagle, I swear they're not that sharp.
So you got to make sure you got room for that beard.
Yeah, right.
I think I got
the
it
right
this
time
time.
for it. Yeah, I'm right about there.
You're probably going to tell me it's too much room now.
Well, you don't want it at the bend of the hook, you know.
Well, no, it's not the bend. It's about 3/8 of an inch back.
That's about where you want it.
The front of it or the back of it?
Either.
Does the tail go in next?
Yes. The tail is 2 parts. Everybody got your eyes on?
Yeah.
Now you each got some bucktail.
Yeah.
Want it kind of
Random.
thin and loose. And not very much, just about 1/8 of an inch. Like so. You want it sticking out about 2/3 of the length of your shank shaft.
Can you put that in the camera? Okay, there you go.
2/3.
Yeah. Now what I do is I figure that's about it, and then I cut it off so it's right even. If you pinch it like this and cut it, then when you roll your fingers back, you have about 1/8 of an inch that you can work with.
Hook. Hold it right at the hook and show it to him.
Okay, in other words, I roll it up, cut it off, and when I go to put it on, I have about that much sticking out. Okay? What it does is you don't have to trim it once you tie it down, and if you tie it too far in, then you can still pull it out a little bit and make it even as you're wrapping it. So I lay that right behind the eye, and my thread's just off of the eyes. I put a loose wrap on, come down and cinch it, and another loose wrap, and then cinch it, and then start wrapping. The reason you want to do that loose wrap, if you don't, you'll end up spreading it really wide at the end, and you don't want it spread wide. You want it kind of like this, then you come back up, and then you get your sparkle. Now I gave you a little package of about 5 of these, and you can use 2 or 1 of these. They're pretty long. I like to use 2 because I like a lot of sparkle in my tails and stuff. I have 2 strands. I cut twice.
Okay, 2 strands. He was just looking to do the same part.
All right.
Did with the other tail, remember? Fold and cut, fold and cut.
Gather we have to trim this to length.
Or you can just leave it. It doesn't have to be the length.
If you were going to cut it, what, about the length of the longest deer hair?
I would, yeah. Now mine came out just about the length of my deer hair. Alright, the next thing we want to do is put the chenille on. But you can use any of the pinks or the fluorescent oranges or any of those. whatever you find, because it's that sparkle that they look at, not so much the exact shade of color. Alright, go back to right behind the eyes and tie in. Try to keep it on the top.
You're gonna tie in it just like you did last year, when you did the last one. Same
Yeah, I
thing
thought
as-
he had.
Clear to the rear.
He moved it back.
Yeah, clear to the rear and then back.
Same exact way you did the other chenille. Nothing different.
In front of the eye, or?
Do I?
Yeah, I put my thread in front of the eye.
Or not?
I always do because it's easier to tie in. It ties in better. Now wrap back on top of the chenille, go towards the tail. Wrap over it. There you go, tying it down on top. There you go. All the way back to where your tail was tied in.
We're wrapping the body there.
Yes.
Okay, get about 2 turns right at the end, right on top of each other. And then in front of the eyes.
Tip again.
Be careful for that. Okay, just like that, just like that. Do the same thing with the chenille you did before. Hang on a second. Here's what you did. You got to maneuver to start hanging.
Okay.
I see. Bathroom in the morning, you get the paper.
Okay, then we're going to take some more of our bucktail.
And you're going to
And
the eyes and everything just like you did.
same philosophy as the tail, about 1/8 of an inch thick. Because you don't need a lot. It's just to simulate a shape is what you're looking for. Okay, what I do is I turn my fly over so it looks like it's on right side up. Because it's easier to handle it if you're pushing it down rather than trying to pull it up. Then I put a loose wrap, then I pull it so it clears the eye, and I wrap it in.
Wrap this in right here.
And the more you handle the hair,
I was gonna get another turn. and then-
the more the
You don't need to. Just pull it back slightly. So it's still covering the eye.
uneven the ends get.
And I got my foot.
So try to handle it as least you can. Once you cut it, try to not change it back and forth between fingers. Because you'll end up, that place where you have straight that you cut it will no longer be straight, and you'll end up with things going out. And then when you go to pull it back to line it up, you'll pull some completely out because the other ones are still too far out. Right, now you want to take 2 more strands of your sparkle, just like you did last time.
I'd like to see that.
Are we folding it over the same way?
Yes. But that's one of the reasons I picked these particular flies also, is because they're very simple, very easy, very quick, and then if you have a problem, we have plenty of time to work out the problems. And not too many people have tied surf flies for us this year. New people that are starting to tie and stuff.